My name's Daniel Lowe. I'm the curator of Arabic collections at the British Library. So I'm just going to give some background into how this event came about and was shaped. And then I'm going to give a little introduction about what's going to happen in the first half. So I started my role at the British Library last year. And a part of sort of starting a new curatorial role is to look back and kind of think about what have your predecessors done before with the collections that you have. So I came across this book here, which was a catalogue for the 1976 exhibition of Qurans at the British Library, which was put together by Martin Lings and Yasin Safadi. And I was looking through it and was really impressed at what I saw, and saw the World of Islam Festival, and I thought, okay, I've never heard about that. Let's kind of do some catalogue searches, look on Google and see what I can find. And I was really surprised about what I found and the kind of Pandora's box that opened in the British Library's collections. So kind of sound recordings, books, catalogues, ephemera, and on the internet. So looking at kind of the Saudi Aramco write-up, various kind of media write-ups. And then I thought, well, next year is 2016. It's 40 years. This is really interesting, and it's really significant to see an event of this kind happening over so many institutions, something that really couldn't happen today. So I was following on Twitter Everyday Muslim, and I got in touch with Sadia, and I said, do you know about this event? I think this would be really interesting to you and the work that you do. And we got together, and it really kind of steamrolled from there. And Sadia and her team really kind of sort of carried this and kind of ran with it in quite an amazing and impressive way. And what started as a kind of small event, kind of which we were conceiving, maybe a workshop, or a small kind of conference, has turned into something actually which I think is much larger than what we originally conceived. And I think maybe that's kind of reflective of the World of Islam Festival, something that may have seemed like quite a small idea turning into something big. So the aim of what we're trying to do is, one, to kind of return to and kind of revisit, but in another sense is just also to reflect as well. And I think picking up in the introductory remarks, to kind of look at what factors in the 70s made it possible for such an event, what has changed now, why possibly can an event like this not happen right now, and to learn from that. And to see where we could go with that, and to hopefully kind of build projects around that into the future. So for the first half, we'll be hearing from Paul Ahmed Kila, talking about the festival's vision. And then Ali Kila will be kind of reflecting the spirituality of the Quran through a recitation. And then the text and the Quran as an object will be reflected on by my colleague, Dr. Mohammed Isawali. And then we'll take a break after that. So I'll introduce Ahmed Paul Kila now. He was the founder and director of the World of Islam Festival between 1970 and 1976. At present, he's a visiting fellow at the Centre for Islamic Studies at the University of Cambridge. And he's engaged in a new project called the Al-Mizan project. So I'll hand over to him now.